National Hotel Kisii kwa mandhari ya kupendeza. Tuko na vyakula vitamu vinavyopikwa na wapishi waliohitimu kama vile samaki, nyama choma, kuku na aina zote za vyakula vya kienyeji. Conference hall kwa kufanyia mikutano aina yoyote, vyumba vya kulala vya hali ya juu, vinywaji mbalimbali kwenye bar na restaurant, mahali pa kubarizi, mchezo wa pool table na parking ya magari ya kutosha. Pia unaweza fanya booking kwa sherehe kama vile harusi, baby shower, graduation, birthday, sherehe ya watoto na zinginezo. Tunapatikana mjini Kisii, Mashauri, nyuma ya jengo la Mwalimu Sacco. Kwa mengi zaidi, tutembelee au kupiga simu kwa nambari 0792267062. Mwalimu International Hotel, at your service.
Ine, nugane tego chaka gose kugari yobo tugi bwechingoko. Engoko company ni gobabwate go chakire bicucu bibirengo byigoro mono biri tukelimo ebyo byire chanjo bitari go chandwa n'amarwaire. Broilers echo kigo kina bwango gwe kilo nenusu asa matuke 30, layers chikobeka magena gweka 330 aso mwaka amagena yokoria ale fresh emesaro ya improved kienyeji buna saso broilers na rainbow roasters cyose aso kubeka magena boigo enyama nechitwa nigo chigo isarera konyenya asemetienyi itatuyoka na gweka chikiro gwetani ibere nenusu asemetienyi tato boigo mabwate bicucu bya improved kienyeji byomotinyo yomo amonendagira ao jechingoko nimito byuchirageria buna feeders na drinkers asamange batarira bisi cyabo imiyo mu cyobusongo mwa Mutumbi Plaza mbarbare na main stage ye Kigali gose bakiresime ase namba 0710831806 gose website ya www.engoko.com. Engoko amonaye asobotuge.
Ontita TV Omurabu Wagusi.
Ne nobwate ebyasara gusemega uraganie tukubikirira itangazo ebene sukuru eduka inyagitari inyange gose amatanga vono nabugutwakira esimi ase namba inoti sana ibere isato isano isato inoti kumanya mange monona buigona bugo tutarira asensemo ya Nyamataro Entire House mwese twabariganirie
kera abuna ko goikera goikabe akori robotuke gosakwa nabo ko nenkigwa nabasaki baito bamangana maya kurwase binyoroime nabo igo chinchera mone binchera asoko eneke buna goikere rimo ryoka totari komenta gose korusya kende gyonsi ageko gara credit ko ya Alhamisi ora chikobwata na mona inche ase unenkyo Alhamisi ryombengo korente ronsi buna bire kagwateka chinsa ibere nabo igo chinsa inye chiabotuko nche nigonkoro kwa Eric Maobe.
Ontita TV Omurabu Wagusi.
Mwancho mwaligereria Ontita TV chideka cha tukire kire hange mirongita tuyorechi sebiri chabano mambia emburango tuirisko gali emburego tumono chijamu gwachire everywhere akirenda bageni baito baikire as a student to tanga yamono kigima kyagara tali raisi ono inga abantu bande igobaranda the blanket kabere kara bona karakaya but they have sacrificed to go chase studio torara sanga torara kwa kitu kwa man talk or men talk asemambia bono najua twabere toko ba celebrate matuko mega etire. We had Father's Day the other day and this month is mental awareness month as tokora rigirinde afya ya kiakili yo muntu musacha mete we thinking bagakana barabu bari wetera makongu just because they don't talk ona to torara rigiranga inki batali go kwanira into we assume they are okay nyomba we assume they are okay atako kwanira ti ayo makongu so unanuna tena kumbe ndio kuna shida nyingi ngoma na to chukwanira how we should celebrate this men na kibago takababa celebrated mtuma ndego ikatole to kwananga inche lazima unibembeleze kama mwanamke lazima unikujie na mkate kubwa lazima unikujie na maua sisi huwa tunaongea barabuo akato ko bachengira nkibago takatoba korere na barabuo feeling that is their day special days ngona kitu chukwana sema mbia bono banto men ka standby ka chonjo alias sema ya Facebook tuko live na sema ya YouTube tuko live kabisa mneta TV SMS number botambenere ase TV yao ikobono mambia ikaranso ike ikomoele mzee wa kazi pia amesonga kando kidogo lakini nabwate this conversation nasema mbia bono to chukukwanira iko karibu sana korobona igampaka omoele nganchere to baligani our good gentlemen baikirega ase studio they look very cool ango barnomore egere leide mara umeranire asa chi street chomo songa asa chi semo lakini today igobara bageni baito kwa niaba yogo kwanira igoro ya the role of men in the society like to wena to kubachengera makonki ali ba wetira ngakibaro chenki wena to korwa so that we make this world a better world for them. Karibu sana njene tinganeta breakfast show Sara Nyarangi Ontita. There they are on the screen bagendra to kona kwero beli ngora karibu sana. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, Sarah.
You're looking amazing and you're looking good.
Thank you.
I'm celebrating you.
Thank you for that.
Asante.
Appreciate.
It is really raining. Lakini mwanyo rechinga that's very nice. That's how men behave. That's why we're here. Karibu sana tuanzie upande wako wa fa kushoto.
Far end.
Yes.
Asante sana Sarah Ontita together na Brighton. I'm on Egeta Seniyeto Geta TV. And actually it's the leading TV station in Kisii. We need to call us spade Anyway, asante sana na bagusimon spi na bakanya bon spi se motori greti wana mambi. Asama letankoro ku Kevin Mosomi. Chinomo gusi na nde ninchomora ibaba sa county ya Kisii na nde tobwati sibano mambi tunyalo gutware karekeronge erinde tunyale gochengera abagaka. Let me call them abagaka. Asante Sarah.
Mbia mono sana Sarah. Abanchi baito baturigere tukoro gusi yaito. Asama letankoro ku Rodgers Omuya nyagitari ba mangana yake bongo. Kuro nyagitari ya Kisii Teaching and Referral Hospital and ninde specialist ya addiction. Mbia mono Sarah na Brighton yaso gutwarigania asomo yegoyo. Aratunira kwa togo sanga igoro ya men's mental health. Kiagera men are the backbone of the society and the community. Chinguru cyo musacha nyenchio usacha bakakwa nyenchio monne community ekogo. Igoto tugotwara basacha bali straight bateneine babwate chinguru mentally physically a community ete akobabia.
Right. Biamono sana machumuligeria we have the right panelist Megase Mabiabono, the Honorable Kevin Mosomi, the youth president Kisii County, the Daktari Rodgers Omuya, Kororia Secretary ya Rich naende na expert sabangana addiction wantu balima mwasinyuru tige bintogete yani okoranga kingo tiga na kule you search for him egara watenga na kyokugwa tukaganta ngora mpako gwenere mo baba ntaba ya more responsible as a society to one us celebrating our men. The other day it was Father's Day. Kututara agenda hapo. Tatora chaka what is really happening as since Kenya Daktari na Mheshimiwa Kevin Mosomi. What is your opinion? Ikiroche kigendrete excessive usage of power na banyanyimbo abana Gen Z ko tuchimbonde abandi chingoma na beta kire ko bai from your own opinion. What are you observing?
Mia mono Sara, generally torocha manganaga endeta se Kenya yaito and most of the happenings are saddening. Twarorire excessive police force use which are abantu bari batari harmed nonye nande abasaya abange basirire ubugima bwabo abandi batore permanent disability accessory yogosoka kuchikoyegerera gose to fight for their rights ya gosabobo ene asego turase asakon as a country. We are in a hard place, but we pray to God bintombe babia ese country freedom were binte binge bikoba bia
all right. Thanks for your opinion. Unaonaje maneno bwana? Yani we don't have our rights anymore.
Well, it's very unfortunate, Sarah, and then I thought ngora yanese nambali banyale osiria banchwa babo, especially senga kimne trochi ensere. And let me say we have a constitution. I want to go to guide as Kenyans, but it's unfortunate thing the constitution tiri konya kubuatigwa na nasa balai baliba ito. So it's very unfortunate. And Sarah, you know, daktari politics remain to be politics. Yes. We can't change anything. So we just bringing nyasaye akonyense ito ya Kenya umarembo nyara ko no rogo tera gwaito.
Yes.
Yeah.
But as of now, things are not right. So then we are doing fine. All right? Be a monsan. Ekaro to wachaga na wairaga just because we can't about the feelings of opinions of what is really happening in Kenya. Karo to kwera na wono asa mangana abalingete na kubanto men. Do you thinking Enchera toko ba celebrate during your special days? The other day, by the way, happy Father's Day, all of you. You're going to be fathers. Yes. Do you thinking igo chikwa wa less attention as compared to women? You know, when we're having Women's Day, International Women's Day, Mother's Day, we feel it. Unlike you know the Father's Day was a Man International Day, we really okay. And you know the toko chakwa ala tukumbuki kama iko. Do you really think it is given less attention, and why?
Well, let me tigange so correct. It's not even given less attention. It is not even less attention, by the way.
Yes.
Our such ambari cover celebrated.
No,
you know. Yes, Sarah. I mean, men are never celebrated. You see,
yes.
It's just matukalenga by the way.
It was on 15th.
It was on 15th. Today is on 19th. Actually, few days, like 3 days ago. You know, 3 days ago, Rakini is already forgotten. You see, but can you imagine when was International Women's Day? But it's still remembered to even right now. You see, so Sarah, it is not even men given less attention. Vasacha Mbariko was celebrated. You see, and Sarah, and that's why, by the way, we are having so many things happening. Why? Kwange akubulira swaliriri otomanya at times abantu abange sense yetu ya Kenya bagwitirira into ebinge sana when it comes to matters concerning economy, you know, even spiritually, even yani in all aspects. And Sarah, I might not be a doctor in daktari nwara na correct some of these things. Obongo bumo sacha mbota itoko ba celebrated tari no ane binta akora but no bongo bua bonyene bwenta ko ba celebrated in a way you see because umo sacha yega number 1 is the head of the family.
Is the head of the family.
Is the head of the family. So which means out of 100% when it comes to matters concerning responsibilities umo sacha yega takes, let's say, up to honestly, let's say 80%. So which means he has a lot in his mind. And he shouldn't be celebrated on just Men's International Day. He should be celebrated every day. It should be celebrated every day.
But there are some things you do that piss us off. And we don't think
it is normal. It is normal. We are human beings.
Yes.
We are human beings. Don't expect.
Yeah.
We are not angels.
No, you should be angels.
We are not angels.
Okay. What do you think, daktari? Kwa nini hatukumbuki kwamba kuna siku zenu za muhimu, like Father's Day, like Mheshimiwa said, ati hata si kupewa attention kiasi. Yani hatukumbuki. What are you not doing so that we remember you?
I really support Mheshimiwa 110%. Kiagera, men are going through a lot. Abasachi bagwetere mangana makong. Nande asking me why we are not celebrated on Father's Day. Do you know that is it that Father's Day is celebrated the same day World Toilets Day is celebrated?
Exactly, yes.
So naonanga kuna distractions chiko beku agara mweba basacha mugende ko concentrate ne bintu bindi. Gore buna politicians bakora kire batete ko kolege ntugete they distract you with some other thing agara bagendra ko kole bintu byabo. Same thing happening in our world. People try to bring some other issues agara totabetika turashugulike yega abasacha ngoja turi badai, and then yabere a cycle which is continuous. Botambe bagotabetika turaraba tika empower women ngoja turasaba sacha bakira sebono abasacha bebirupi no nyeno go tukiboro kiri like 1 in every 10 men is battling depression or anxiety. Depression yenka yekoro. Yeah, because of women. Not women. The expectations from the family and the society. We have a very heavy burden as men. And actually, no matter Sarah, the only person who can bless you is a father. Yeah, I tell you, the blessings of your father and your muhimu sana. But we end up forgetting these men. And as human beings, what they want to kora. But ininki mwa bakolere more gusemba change. Tikakolere linki kora. As now the family and the society, what have you done to these men or for these men?
I get you. But whatever we don't celebrate you, to me, that's contrary because we do. But really, you see, it's very fast and it's very normal. But you Swati, I love you very much. I appreciate you. You have a nice dress. You have nice eyes. But it is very difficult to begin telling a man. So I'm coming to you, Mheshimiwa. Do you think there are some beliefs, there's some societal beliefs, chirichiko, downplay, even the emotions of men, like the one that I appreciate. I think you look, I have more than what I'm saying. So do we have such things with people to bar? Away from telling you what we feel like in terms
Sarah,
of rating.
I get you, Vujasan.
Yes.
But I want to advise our fellow, let me call them young women of our age, that to interview a generation here and there. Mubasako kinanga. How do we call them? Grand.
Mama ukuru.
Mubasako kinanga mama ukuru beno bakinete. I mean, we are in the 21st century. You see? We are in the 21st century. And let me tell you, anyway, let me be that. You understand? Women, we don't need a lot, by the way. You are handsome, you are I don't know what. That to me, it doesn't matter. You know, what matters is this: am I there for you? Am I there for my family? Which picture go portray which society? You see? So it is not about looks, it's not about my finances, it's not about you know, what I have. It is about...
Finances, it matters.
It doesn't matter. By the way, Sarah, you see even the reason as to why, Daktari, by the way, I don't know whether you understand this. Especially our age right now, they're not getting married. You see? As much as she's okay. Why? Because of the mistakes and decisions. I'm trying to talk about the financing. That's what the problem is to date right now. When you were growing up, Sarah, when you were in school, and I thank God, maybe by the way we worked hard because of that. You see, but that thing is not existing today. You have size 9, whatever. That does not matter. You see? So when you look for a man with money, it means you are not looking for love.
But love and money goes hand in hand.
Who said so? No.
How?
No.
Money is not everything.
No.
Money is everything.
No. Money is not everything. God is everything.
Yes.
And by the way, Sarah, that is the main reason as to why we are losing a generation. See, in Chesai at my age, na one time I go to a chivesa, kunyara go satisfy, let me say, almost in quote. You see? So what will happen? At the end of the day, we look for someone who will satisfy her needs. You see? And most probably, I will want to maybe or corridor for some time. What do I say? For some time. You see? Someone to your for some time, I go chiko rengane miaka na daktari go se na inche. No monte miaka ya achire igatwa. What am I trying to say? At the end of the day, omontori akarago chiko satisfy your needs. Remember this person I want a family. So he will just be there to make you laugh. He will give you love and not love. So after he's done with you. And then it means you have to again to do another application. Somewhere else.
I think comment Ntaraeva, what Honorable Kevin has said, like umaite squeezy into the digital world. Onyo muswati katagete chibese, I know of where I can get a lot of money. Go confused for that short moment. And then after that, what happens? Yeah? So when you are going into a relationship or into a marriage, what are your expectations? If it's money, that thing by the way, you will not go far. Because we have men who are targeted from zero. We can be, some of us are a testimony. Like you began from somewhere with someone who believed in you, who loved you the way you are. You grew together. But now we have a generation of ladies, but what the expectations get out of this world? What do you expect? The young men, but in Kenya, actually, for you to watch late 30s or 40s. So, as men, we still feel like there's a lot of pressure from your family, from now our relationships, pressure pia iko. Yeah, place of work, there's pressure. Na yani kirege ntuna yake kugwera kira kwa rure gas pressure ye gasi wakugenda nyumba, you get another pressure. You know, a man can do a lot in a family, but yes ko just one mistake even to billions pia biya kolete mbiri koreka kwebe kana bi na ndenche egento na sometu mheshimiwa. When you even want to kokoma new monto, start from the good things they've done. Motevyo maite no monto myole wakore binte bingira kini le rombo bigwako wakora. But you women, you don't even remember the good things we did. You come, pa wachaka sama ba ali announce. So tigato chaka so buya bwo muntu litangani totara ligere lyo bwaye. Kyagara onyenya sign ndi alenge oyo watekeriria nda ekebe onanga ntoyo ntito warorire. Na ndere rese chivas na so magose na tumeru from one of the again that like take forgiveness as part of yani avera obo bebo libone bwansi bole me yago tema sana yani take it as a personal business kuabera abantu. It is going to give you a lot of peace.
Thank you so much. Much more than Honorable Kevin Mosomi, the Kisii County Youth President, tuko na Daktari Rodgers Omuya, kuna daktari ya Kitarech, tuko student tukwa ni iguru ya men generally abantu abasacha naki bagwenda takoba kuinyurwa se bintu biriba kora, you know, bintu biriba kora na nyine family mwanaume anakuja na shopping hivi. Alafu mwanamke tu amekaa kwa nyumba, it is you tu kwa gari ama uende nayo mpaka jikoni, we don't even care, and that watatuambia how does it feel. And by the way, anyo kwa bata karanga kia ona mgutotomera ochenga sensema ya Facebook page na otorome ta TV, YouTube tuko pale ta TV SMS 9 ntoyi igolete gabo asechira ya bene. Again tonkero, you know, we may be doing something tutamanyeti. Mwana kimogo takabia korwa. You know, now we are discharging what men you really want, so that we make this world better for you. Even on our houses. Check it out, Honorable Kevin. How do you want to be treated? So that you feel I am the man. Maybe we don't know us women, so we speak on behalf of men. What do you need so that you feel like I think I'm a man?
Well, that's not something Saro Montawatewanga. I need this to happen maybe from my wife or from you know, from maybe my girlfriend or what have you, for me to feel secure. This is something that is straightforward, Sarah.
Yeah.
That ladies should aba tiantumikeke gusi aba subati eba wana takoba aba igweri is submissive aba igweri good aba subati eba wana takoba aba igweri. And you understand, Sarah, aba igweri, it's a very large topic. You know, it has so many things in it. Akara ko mu igweri to konyara ko mu igweri so muntu tanjeti so automatically no koreteki no mu tanjeti kware o mu igweri to konyara ochaya omuntu oro wanchete kusoro muigweri tu. You get? So generally what men need, they need submission. Nebanga no samete kumobwa musike kwa no musacho. Kwa rere nebanga no bwatechiba sakumobwa muama sikani deserves. And actually let me tell you, in the Old Testament, these men should be considered as, or they should be called as lords. Say que vous feel Lord aquí.
Monguru. Serious, it is a monguru. Ah, no monguru.
No monguru.
Serious.
So you see, that is the level
That's
of
how important you are.
submission. Oh, that is very nice. That's how important men are. These are lords. And let me tell you, Sarah, the reason as to why it is because they lack the blessing. Let me tell you, I can bless my wife. I can. I can speak a blessing to her because I'm her Lord. You see? So the moment you go on Kochayumo Sacha, I manyangangaki, even some of these blessings you desire, they'll not come to pass.
To yourself, how you are. You know, I cannot.
Sarah, we have many types of abantu. You know how people behave, character. You see, but a genuine man. A man with a vision, a man with a focus, a man with God. That's the man I'm talking about.
Right. Yeah. But you don't speak up. Men require, you know, we generalized because you are speaking on behalf of men.
Yeah.
So they require maskani, they require submission from whoever they love. They require, and so many things are one day. But now you don't speak up. mbara tutamanyeti mbara mukuba ukotebi golioka maskani tayo but you've never told her nkimodali kokwana sometimes you don't speak up
ndio maana Sara
you don't speak.
Oh no, of course opening up is an issue to us men and we have reasons for that. Yeah. To what so many even from our traditions, our cultural beliefs, yani na kitomanyete society. Umusachan ogochuko sokongo chota yora bante shida yago yatangaswe kinyure kigima. Tebu musacho lino. No, Sara. No, actually it weakens stigma and discrimination ego kovekanse. And actually kira bakutangaza they're not doing it in the right way. Bako kwana no kugochongelio konge. The reason why men don't open up nereyu. And una rebate every like what men need, yani even the Kesara. It's my duty to love you. It's your duty to submit to me. Already. Vona mangana mange aye as no twara chibese chako chinyinge. Respect that man in your house. Appreciate the small things they are doing. Already. Tali aye ale atekegwa otebenkyo taretera kirikiende kenene. The small things men do. Men go through a lot to raise their families. Already. Kiagalire mpaka abasacha babira bakora because kingo chikokota iyo bomaine still you don't believe no bomaine bono most men bachakire ataracho kokwano bomaine ngokwara ro buli mwanga botato amanya kokota iye kene ngaikere because you are the ones who want us to tomenye igo. It's not us who want to be like that. Actually most men are very honest. But now ile mistrust yenye inaanza from you ndio inafanya wanaume wanaanza kutafuta wacha nimwambie what will please her. So you go as men opening up is very crucial. Nigga take and to went over as men. But do we have that safe space? A safe space nero saba sacha baracha open up. Kontona go tebetri tukeli motoira basacha nonyine nyaribali church sub county to babeke holy metoli miestima. To bataibonorera. Watu watalia. Usoli miestima bataibono. Tenina kero oyomo. Lirio yoma ashautiria kwa nimechanda gwetera. My friend will cry. I have had that opportunity ya kukaa na wanaume in a safe space where there's no judgment, where there's no condemnation. Tuwakuwa na namba sacha. Kwanya korumu sacha ukolera. Na handu kwanyora umeanza kuinvolve wasoire naye wachakire kolera na barabo. Men go through a lot. And then when even you try to tell them bono gachonyo le familia omochi te karanse to kwane umanya gotebu she can't come ta go chori tatageti manganane.
But it means something is that there's something you are doing as a man.
Inki ayo tali kororo yere gentongera koragya geru musacho ya beiriga. You always blaming men.
We are out of your own rib. So as women you want to blame for your own.
But you are not even obeying God's commandments. Yakoteba karas ko musacho yo yitamani. Alafu tagetabe umusacho linya saya atongete abwenta control. You've not taken him as your Lord, as Honorable said.
Right. Daktari ameongea kitu muhimu sana utablenga men. Sometimes naba agukwana anyoranga ndiye bugetengo konye kalinge anyoranga bona imeharibu because of depression and stigma because amondate be right. But don't you have your confidant, your wife, your mother, your father, who you can cry to? Because every person now what so when you die with your own problems, we're going. Yani any person or other image there.
Well, Sarah, as Dr. said, men, we are not easy to, to speak up. And actually, that's why we have people like him. You see? That's why we have people like him. Why? As he said, it is na Kongo sana ucha go disclose ngentongwetera na guchi asare romanya. Na jabo mosani onena ngaki. Egintombere ndabe open guchi asare, but imbiri bibi go ntocha deep inside my heart. I'll be like nchinomo sacha. So Sarah, I can say the only confidence we have as men is maybe Jesus. Yeah. That's the only one we are like very open to. We can tell him anything.
You can confide to your wife, to your mama.
Listen, Sarah.
Yes.
You know, it's not about let me tell you, Sarah.
Yes.
By the way, we are married. We are in relationships with soap operas generation. You get? Even the more TV, the promise, generation. You see? So you want me to behave as a Western, and yet I'm a kid, a village boy. It's so hard. It is so hard. So literally, let us move all these sideshows and become real. And be real. You see? Be real. We have problems, Sarah. You know, men marry. You see, let me tell you, by the way, we don't know one another. We just met and we agreed and we began something. We are not related at all costs. So what happens here, Sarah, if you've really decided to start a family and to respect this man, number one, you have to decide not from your mouth, but from your heart. The mistake that happens, you get into marriage carrying their past. Sometimes, you know, you forced us, when we even approach you, we can touch because if we become genuine, really, tie you completely. So what happens? So, erase your past. So you'll stay with me for 3 months. So what will happen? You'll be going back with your normal conversations. Now, in marriage, but you have some even 5 relationships. It happens. You've seen people, you know, some funny stuff, yet they're in marriage. You see? Why? Because these people, they are not genuine with themselves. And number one, into marriage, that's why I into marriage like I will love this man and celebrate this man at whatever cost. I want to make life no more. But now we have this soap opera generation, Sarah. When you think something, you'll be like, hey man, and you understanding of Mosacho, you got to go to Aramatukonsi. You see?
You should have every day.
No, but why should I? Let me tell you, Sarah. The reason I should, then that's wrong. Family, it is. These people, they are one. Not one in soul, but one when even it comes to responsibilities.
Responsibility?
Yes, we share responsibilities. It is not about man.
Are you touching my money? Are you talking about my money?
You see? You see now, Sarah, your money has made you to be rude, not you, but your money. They are rude. They are rude because of that thing. Signing got having a soccer which year. No sustain your life. You see?
Thank you so much. Honorable Mosomi, Dr. Rodgers Omuya. Alafu now they're keeping in on the conversation as Simambiavono. Machukulira to kwandira igoro the role of men. Na kiabanga kabaito to when the kovasika, to when the kova celebrate. There are some special days, special events chikova ntoko inyora nonye. Even Father's Day. Manya was ni ko inyora ngara Father's Day ote omako wonga happy Father's Day. Omorugera na nobo kumana kandre maka ye go moyo with love. You know, they don't need much. When Daktari Omuya tebanga na mheshimiwa batebanga, they don't need so much. Only respect. There is no respect. then musacha ta ucho kuigwa na kwa nyoro musacha moko nganya bebe moko tigero mongine yobe nene ameenda na naishi ka one bedroom mali just because anatafuta peace of mind. So na kitu wenye nasema mbia bwana ndio chomo suluwe susuvi allow me daktari na heshima au da kweli kabisa tiga abasaja tosikwe lindo esiro yenka na ino wasubate karo mwakata mwati pesa tema koremereria ankionkande nanyore na indi tata yake wasaja tika tosikwe yemo sana alodewa bengia kwa show kwa sababu maneno iko mzuri. Tasa kama mtu anasema enjoying the show kwa Karatina. Asante sana Kevin Mosomi na Daktari Rodgers Omuya, karibu sana Meta Breakfast Show. Vikunde Elijah, thank you very much. Ekiara mbege taka, asante sana kwa Mugunga Kisi County, Grandikia baba biamono kwa Kinyambi Nyamira County. Aiza kumweno Masai Permanent, thank you so very much. Asimambi abono divi na mora agotebanga ubakwani leo tasalimia sana mheshimiwa na daktari. A very nice discussion indeed. Anasema mimi mume wangu saa zingine huwa ananyamaza, haongei. He can't keep quiet like for a month. If I don't ask, he's quiet just like that. So what could be the problem? Hivi na manake yeye hata ajui alimkosea. Ni yeye mwenyewe huyo mwanaume amejikosea kitu.
Wacha tumujibu. Mwanaume hawezi nyamanza bila sababu. Bila alikukosea.
But yeye hajamkosea.
Wakiingia in relationship ilikuwa aje? Ameanza kunyamaza after imefika mahali ama alikuwa unajua pia tuko na personality.
Kweli,
unajua kuna vile mimi nitakutreat vizuri kwa nyumba. Then you come with your own, I don't know what happens. You are keeping quiet. If I don't ask you what is wrong, you are keeping quiet. Mnaona this scenario. Anasema kama hata polisi atanyamaza tu. Yeye anakula na lala na ula waongei.
Lazima kuna issue.
Kuna issue.
Yeah. Either the man is going through some mental breakdown or they have an issue that she's not ready to open up. And it's all against women and that to two beautiful girls. So tiga tumanye both sides. Inki umusacha akirete. Inki kiabete mbaka akire. There must be an issue.
Can you keep quiet?
No. The issue must be either Omusacha is going through something or in the house.
Which is not something that you can go through that you will not be ready to talk to your wife. Like you
actually, you know, and from experience, from the men that I've been interacting with, like noma itomusacha na bagutwara eshida yechibese erabutambu mukungu na bako musabange fenge ndegasi omwachibese. The wife doesn't know omusacha nakatenilio mushahara ose mushahara itonya gocha mitinigete, but he keeps providing. Omusacho yuko asigete bono kirata gete assistance tali konyara bataino no mukungu atirero nko. Do you know, like men na bagusinyugosa bano yemuka echibese just little money nkonye minonye 200 ndinere gai.
That's where you come in omongi na mushahara to na gocha myake metenyebe.
Bono nye mwatu tebira wa money is our money. Nki omusacha go chakogote. And then omusacha amanyete the moment I tell my wife timbo atibese ochakero ko work on my self esteem again. Some women will attack you with the problem you shared to them.
Sure.
Actually, since jine ndrengo teba afadhali okendota yo mlebi mechando yako. Atakuwa advice vizuri asahau kesho after pombe imeisha kwa kichwa. Kiagara? By like nonye ndroko kenda kwata yo molise your problem use a preacher. Ndiria ko randi mambi utumia your story gukwana nonye ni mtu abanyagita. You had amusing someone's story but I'm not mentioning the name. But imagine bono ne kanisore okatebi yani past the story akoteba neli word by word ngendo kwa matebeti. He is not mentioning your name but he's talking about your story. Do you know that thing will break you?
True.
The same thing bono bunango kwa ne story tell all this my patient ontegarate. Of course, to some patients, when you share what are the other people's opinion, but this is a person you trusted with your story. I want to keep very confidential. Or she wrote an excuse. So, we have issues.
Right.
Apa such are going chicken tongo the constant men are going through a lot. Yeah.
Right. Asante sana. Those guys are smart kiakili. That is now my class of thinking capacity. Say hi to them, because my first cousins. Hi cousins.
Hi cousin.
Sageru, Rwanda, our very own. You are thinking and reasoning. It's on another level. But then, whatever you go through a lot. Do I, as your wife, send you, Honorable Mheshimiwa, to go and drink day in, day out? What can you say about men? Anything, but it's drinking every day. Then, do women send you to drink?
I still go back to what Daktari said. Number one, Sarah, my wife is not becoming a solution to what I'm going through, you see, or even my family is not becoming a solution to what I'm going through. Number one, I'll do my level best. As you said, we are not people who open up our problems. So what will happen? I'll make sure I do what? Safeguard. So the only thing I'll do let me tell you, people do a lot of stuff. People do a lot of stuff, Sarah. There are those who believe the only way he can fight depression, no konyama. Sure. And by the way, man, as much as you get why? Because but let me say, Dr. can say it is something which gives you a temporary relief. To some extent, you know what, peace of mind you get a bad short time. And that is the reason. By the way, let me tell you, Sarah. Especially it is not peer pressure. It is not peer pressure completely. No.
Alcohol is a type of self-medication. Abantu babwate depression. Yes. Most men asamaru go treat what they are going through. Kwenye room sacha ako kampani chupa yae. Anaongelesha chupa yake. Na anda ikaranzite pia pressure ngaye kurukiro ikaranzite mesai weka. Yeah.
You are concurring in everything matters concerning.
Not concurring, Sarah, and actually
we want to come up with a solution.
Yes, with a solution.
We are talking about what we are going through.
Yes.
And then later, maybe as we end the show, we have some things that we are going to do as men.
Exactly. Exactly.
Thank you very much. Okay, thank you so very much. That was a very nice topic indeed. I'm going to get away from my WhatsApp, with Resimiane, and that's a very nice topic indeed. And so thanks for the visitors in the studio. Indeed, men, we go through a lot of stuff, but women don't see that. So that's why sometimes we drink a lot, that sometimes we become into isolation out there.
True.
By the way, men even don't go to church. Some of them don't go to church. Where you coming from. So that kind of men, as much as we are going through a lot, play your part. Anyway, ukweli kabisa chindugu. Tata mtevye kene unainje na maje ngoni ndauni. Lakini ukete nganje. Watanga imefika wanaume sasa lazima wadanganye kiasi. So yakala danga. Tata mtevye kene. Unainje na maje ngoni ndauni ukete nganje. Iwa kama danga ngokona ndeka pania.
And by the way, Sarah, maybe to add on that, that's how honest men are. By the way, it is not 1 + 1, Sarah. For a man, for truly a man, but the most bad thing, I love you. It is not easy. That's very genuine. Very genuine. From deep inside is that.
Right?
I'm telling you the truth. They don't.
But
They don't.
Yeah. Yani uniambia unanipenda, then unaambia mtu mwingine unampenda.
Good. Tigango ya richibu.
What is that?
The moment you break my trust, I still go back to what he said. The moment you break my trust, I've loved you genuinely.
Yes.
With or without anything, I love you. You see? So what happens, if at all I'll cheat on you, you ghost it. Yeah.
That is what happens.
Let me tell you, men don't desire to cheat. Men, they get geared with their, in quotes, with their love, with their, I don't know what.
They feel they were betrayed. So
And actually, women keep giving men ideas of cheating.
Exactly.
A man who has never
Yes.
thought of cheating, you come suspecting him of cheating.
Imagine.
So atafanya nini? Umemletea idea.
but men cheat. So,
Even women cheat.
Men, Nani, Sarah. No, Sarah. Correction.
Yes.
Men don't cheat. Let me tell you, by the way, men, you've not tested every man. You've not tested. Yeah. Men should not be generalized. Your experience is not somebody else's experience. Love works. Love is not a scam, by the way. Marriage works. Marriage is not a scam. It is only a mistake you make by the way.
Yes.
A mistake you make at the end of the day, men are dogs, men are scam, men are not dogs.
Marriage is a scam.
These things work. It is only the petty mistakes. And those petty mistakes, they lead to us lords to break the trust we have for them.
All right.
Yeah.
And I will read it loud. And then you will answer that. I call it Dolphin Mumanyi. However, you can stay with a man when he struggles. When he is struggling, when wakati anang'ang'ana na maisha. Alafu when they make it, they go for another women. It has happened to a lot of women. Modern women do not want to go through that again. And it is a valid fear. Do you think this is a valid fear?
No.
Because I work with you. Tumeteseka, tumekula mpaka ile vitu haistahili kukulwa. Lakini once you've made it, I've helped you. I've supported you. Kama nilikuwa na savings zangu zote, I've just given it to you because I trust you. Then when you have made it, daktari na mheshimiwa, then you begin seeing me like, kama kuna video zingine unaona like that when a man has another lady anakuona ukiwa hata sura mbaya. That is a very valid fear.
Her fears are justified. Yeah. It's okay for her to fear. And that will precautions. But let me tell you one thing. To struggle na musubati korunse mukine nera alafu ikasegete change all of a sudden.
Yes.
Money don't change men. Change. No. What that man goes through is what changes them. Yeah, if you took me through pain, do you expect me to celebrate with you wakati nimefika huko juu? Unaweza kuwa ulikuwa unanisupport kutoka chini, but how are you supporting me? Negative criticism every now and then. Sasa God amefika mahali ametubless, umeona I was part of this thing mpaka tumefika mahali tumefika. I don't say there are women who support their men fully. They wako wanawake and we really appreciate them. Lakini aye kwa support rimu sacha mwakini renere ebolingi kiagereta agachaka ku change bintu kibyagerete the small things video honor about the gaiga those small things that happen in a relationship or in a marriage biko chaka kusuma musacha
lack of communication. Mumtori kwa na bon tukwatore chiba chinyinge kwa chakiro kwa nyumba late, and so many now what we don't create an idea in a man's mind. Tekocha ko suspect nige ntatanya korengere.
He will think about it.
He will start thinking about it.
Let it now be.
Let it now be.
Again, here is a case, Mheshimiwa. Thank you so much, Doctor. How will you handle this? Because we struggle, because these are scenarios we need to understand from you men. Then you married this lady because alikuwa kwako, alikuwa amekusupport. You've really married her just because he was there for you. Kwa nyaboyika, and that's when you see now the love of your life. What I know, because now go Ontita, so I married just like that, but now I have found the love of my life. When you have now another lady, genuinely. Inki sina hiyo sitaki kukuoa kwa nyoma woisanikia society woisanikia abayiwe baoteri mwisikoyo nero okubwaje siri. Then when you go out there you marry now the love of your life. Kwani mnatutendea hivyo?
Well, number one, Sarah, atuwatendei. Situations happen in various families. But let me tell you, marriage, it's something that should be taken with a lot of seriousness. Ekare bantu bakore nyangi ko irabare chivao. Chivao chiriba ko irabata in times of what? In times of laughter, in times of lamentation, in times of sickness, times of health. You see? I'll do what? Pama okoranga
until death do us apart.
Until death do us apart. Kuika ama kweri oka. So if I'm involving myself in marriage, I'll not have some other expectations back on my mind, except until marriage.
Death do us part.
Until death do us part. But now we are living in this society, whereby we have positive peer pressure, negative peer pressure. You see, at the end of the day, as I said earlier, you see, sometimes by there I tend to thinking it takes long for people in marriage to understand one another. You know, it takes really long because number one, we men, as you said, we really need safe places. You see, very safe. So the moment you to life we've struggled together, but indeed as we were growing up, totally different. Totally different. Pakungumbari isikogaiga, karago sakana guchi isikogari, kila mukungwa komela nanere isikogari, amma etana no musacho yanga yemawe getenkarakie. I'm sorry to say that. When they get outside of their homes, let me tell you, some men even fear walking. Why? Sarah, at the end of the day, all of us, we are led like no, and we are emotional. We have emotions, Daktari, at the end of the day. So indeed, we can be married for 10 years, but in these 10 years, what you've done to me as a wife, it is just destruction. And let me tell you, it is so hard for a man to go outside there, she's destroying me. Actually, people will not believe him. But people will believe him 110%. So what happens? The moment, Sarah, let me just be very honest, and maybe our generation will understand this. Do you know why men cheat?
No, tell us.
Now listen.
Yes.
If you treat a man in a very demeaning way, you are not even interested, you know, I make sure. Listen, Sarah, listen. There are some things you are failing as ladies. You are really failing. Acharare, you know, okay, you know, you've more, you know, imechando, you have problems every day. Kama konyana the same massage, it happens, you know. Kama konyana na abate ko say, let me use in quotes, we are in a digital generation, a side chick somewhere, you know, it happens. My friend, massage kara enda say side chick yiriga. Ngano ki morangu iga ego tie ko ruseribu morangu.
I cover the real load.
I cover the real load now. You see? Yani anabebewa koti, anapewa hug. What do you want? Glass of water, glass of juice. My friend, ko isaransanze. The first calculation you work on, lakini nyomba ya. So listen, Sarah. So at the end of the day, if you will continue with that behavior, this man, he goes through a lot. Not just we have we have friends, we have enemies, we have critics.
I see.
So this person, at the end of the day, akani konyoro omonto ako bera nero moyo yokoreki uyu tereme. You get? So omonto at the end of the day, he will even cheat unknowingly just because of you.
Kwa Mosomi. Now the most things happen, they just start from the house.
Yes.
Muntu tayo kosoka kuru nyombo nyomete ubwate birengereri ati bono rero gochitingochi.
Yes.
Who has that energy? Musa chakyo bwate chinguru kutatike chokoli kichibese no kolinde familia ogenda onyo koligi abasubati and you have someone in the house. No man has that intention.
Before daktari you tell us the mheshimiwa ameongelea emotions, men have emotions. We can talk about it and it will what are some of the common emotional and psychological challenges men face in their relationships, families, and what have you tutaingia hapo. But you are getting it one-on-one from the horse's mouth. Nyomba yako chire igago swa nyomba anyora noine suguri noira abunye tamboka aenda chikoni ndagira teyo aenda bedroom ngoli na obole na bware in the morning unabotiga. So there are some things need to talk as women that triggers them. Let me find somewhere else. I say that you have some peace of mind. Aweka nyumba na iwo mukwa kolelia bana omwako ochirega siga irabwate yani amesomewa kazini kuna kitu akumaliza osome iru ando chirenda yukolelia bana bakolela left right center agwandali stote ba side chick Ukwiro na neli toke lioka that woman anashika hiyo ndizi na mapenzi na mwambia thank you so much my king my lion. Sasa unaona na wewe amekuleta shopping imejaa kwa mfuko, you don't appreciate as much as it's your responsibility yo mugaka. Yes, ukora shopping ekara letre learn to say thank you mugaka. So when you don't say like that, that's why we make them go outside there. Igolende una basubati iyo ne challenge and to amanyire na kitu go style na kitu for things right. I got to celebrate our men. Meanwhile, try and answer the emotions and the psychological challenges men face. Tata ga kintu asacha titori ko ngainereria pi masubati bwetana no musacho ya omanya guchaka kusariria basacha bande yeta ya basacha ne menyama aya pitako baira tata anachangana anasema wanaume ni wazuri but wanatudanganya sana. Anakuambia I love you but anapenda mwingine shwani. Wala anakudanganya anafanya kazi kwa banki kumbe anafanya beba. Wanatudanganya sana. Thank you so much. Hi Sarah, abasacha tiga basikwe kwa tigabesike kwanza elinde na intoto basike ekyagera na bwo moto benka watching live from Eldoret. She has some sense tabirenga kale sikali tangani ninja maskani anelaro
Sarah
you want chaete.
Oh no,
do you expect me to
especially this that I've been hearing your statement from several young ladies and I can tell her respectfully that's not the right word to say to men. Ati esike kwanza tomanya ko men naturally respect themselves.
kwarorire maskani nkiki yakugera maskani kasira and I think a conversation yeto yachire mo into marriage into ke kworo kibuna men suffer in marriage kubwe binte byonse. I think that's why our conversation here very in relationships mostly, but in the one to komanya what's the society and the family. Now you extended family inke yakorero musacha agero musacha bebuya because he has brothers. She has brothers, she has a uncles, husband. Na kiora tebe tato minuta isigeti. Yeah, so don't generalize men. Say some men, but what I know most men, but n'abantu bamaitenki bagokora. Nandi buna toki niri ntubuna bagusi. Ntoki niri enchera yokukina kebusacha. Yagere kubusacha yagere our emotions chabera affected. Yagere toki nditobe abantu abalemereru. Abantu bakwirwanirira. Abantu batapointe gusabirira ntupointe gusabirira kuseko chikote y'abantu nkyo gwetera ikina kitokine te umusacha buno no musacha isigete kabisa lakini chi challenge nchire chigocha wo musacha chaka kutwara mental breakdown kwarorire kero musacha atwara mental breakdown libagalie family ko society ko support out of that they start now condemning this person wachaka treat in a way erembe then they neglect him bamubeka kando kabisa like is no longer productive tigaberega over label dia marieta mangia seigo men respect themselves na onyekera ba go through those challenges ba wetera most men respect themselves but onye bandiki bakaroro babwate batabwati maskani I think we're here we'll have a conversation na kitoko genda kuna basachi
Say hi to those gentlemen. Men, we have many challenges, more so we are providers, we need some respect. Mwanaume hawezi kujamaza bure Sara. So women, try to understand your husband and be a solution giver, not shouting without respect. We are not kids and pray for us. The show is very interesting.
Musacha ukwana lingana elimo wakwana buneche bereta omete chebereta
I am 1000 again there are some women yes but what they have area I'm to put your tanje tirion tanje tigo shout to say man be usenki there is a man I'm sorry to say but he shared with me and then I hug my wife. Especially again Saturday. Through chili preparations, out there, I make a younger get Korakiano. Yani, I think I can finally achieve us or get a canisa. Yani, go and start to get the night and one of Piro and Sauti. Can I live a fire? Yani, I see how many start to when you must I told her I said, wow. Shouting women. So I think that was what
and this area was what to correct to issues. Sorry to interrupt you. Es engineer was what to correct to issues calmly. Nyu kwangosa ile ngokurangeri ngo ikaransi ngora nkuboli. Lakini muswati ate bigwe ngento korisko gali asale ngechiro. Agotikana wena makara kusichinge nyale kugora acho begete sweta kurugesieri abana no bale and never involve abana 73 we goro murango nkaisale mangana ke yune gure ko mate kai but it's okay that's not a way to react to issues enchera nero okwira na anseri tanga ninche tata ntebetikira kwa gechirigu kusekera mwago sandire no monto don't react immediately karate kina deep breath digest ringaneli muntateba nabura nyoro muntu ne joke yarenge ayakwa reactive bwango wa kosiri ham kusekara atarataro ne onyora asira yerani
ila subati tobe abangora and tumanya na kitu ku handle a situation na waswati balito kwa na mano okutomo mwangu ruchikoni ngendo nda tomina atanga sato kwa sukari already kwa ikule no mwana vyangu kwa tena ikule kwese sometimes women there is a way to into asambali mayabo kaka wow amazing wasemi bya kabisa asante sana na roho tujukuru toka Qatar asante tata gaki hiyo ndio tulisoma kabisa sana hiyo ni uongo wanasema unaweza support mwanaume mjenge nyumba ikiisha anatafuta mwingine na anakuacha nilishuhudia mimi peke yangu aina na haraka roje those cases do happen. Lakini ukweli. Okay, babako ira nira nibona bako na. Thank you so much. Ofemera taramu kwa gachino mwaka. Basoma bega no yenjo in the account. Kweno kwanya wakende nkiyo.
Joint account na kiora kuna hata hiyo. But generally they happen.
Yeah, it happens.
They happen. But now na kimura gache nyomba no your wife and then no sari koro nyomba you bring a different person.
The problem that happens
are beyond our understanding.
The problem that happens, and actually abantu bago fall into that trap. Let me say, I'm not saying it in bad spirit, but abaiseka abaito ba nyari go kora chigasi go chikinse chiama iko. Let me say that. You know, ladies should be very, 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 very discerning, by the way. Okanyoranga mwomena na numonto social media daktari. I watch it go in Saudi Arabia, wanyore contract yago for maybe 3 years, 5 years. And then komanya konyoranga you come from this simple and very simple family. That monto you actually go enlighten on what to do. Koma konyoro montari go seno muiri ogo kwa roche ngaki netari akanda Nairobi no amenyate taranyoma go so nyomire you don't know anything. Then koma koranga oyo kwanza we can make life. Mwangaina na social media. Sijasema social media thing doesn't work. It works. But what is the intention behind? Tokonya na kobera in Saudi Arabia or Lebanon or even America for 5 years, and you are making life with somebody you've never seen, you are not even together, that now you are just trusting her. We live at a times people don't have money. People are looking for money. So in other terms, we don't call such things as relationships. We call them businesses. Yes, those are businesses.
Daktari Kevin, Honorable Kevin Mosomi na Daktari Rodgers. Mpango wa kando ni anje ile.
Mpango wa kando kulingana na nchi. Mpango wa kando tianche ile. But if a man is able to marry more than one wife, we've seen some
ability.
But again, we have religious beliefs. Ntobwate Islam bari aradu konyoma mpaka abakungu bane. Ntobwate traditions, culture bonasi baba boni galwale bakoru. They marry men, women, but their families to konyoma more than one lady. Kwarorire. Igoraz maybe ntombire mo gusika. Kera mo mbere nituno mukungu yo nakikwa mutebeti. Did you promise them you love them alone? Ose kwa batebeti ni chamento yo nde. No, that's not okay.
That's not okay.
Let's understand mpango wa kando ni nini.
Side chick.
Side chick.
Bono mwachake kwa the distraction jiretu hata ya mambo yetu kwa manga na ito ya basacha.
Mimi lazima nitaka side chick.
Huyo.
Sarah, kwa hiyo dinata banga the reason as why men get pushed to the side chick thing. Wanonya tu what peace mwago at the end of the day you need somebody to cool your heart.
But you need to bring that peace you yourself.
How?
Umejaribu kuleta hiyo amani. Unajua hiki kitu.
Lakini no matter savati no moko bolio monto peace like completely monto na kaniko leta peace it comes impossible.
Umusacha wonchuka na gitanda. So wonchuka na nekero woigoro.
Actually, you are the peace breakers, literally. You are the peace breakers.
Men are generally peaceful.
Yes.
Like when a man enters the house is peaceful. But when a lady comes, everyone will change.
Am I doing wrong?
That's wrong.
Your sisters all your life.
Now that's where the problem comes.
Now, but I really get this thing to work. It has focused me and you.
Yeah, but wakile na barabu. Yeah, ukiroko chaka ko disrespect yabantu bami ntobono ga unali kwasalidi.
Having the show, I have a question for the guests. In the scenario where even the woman is earning and a talk office fairly late, what is the role of the man in regards to household chores? Does he help ama I will still expect akifika kwa nyumba aweke miguu kwa meza?
We help. I cook, by the way. Is it a crime?
It is not.
It is not a crime. So let me tell you, love. As much as very when talk about submissive, I thought everything women we should do what? Love. So me waking up in the morning preparing breakfast, it doesn't degrade me completely. You understand? Me waking you up in the morning, you can be hey babe, wake up, it's time for work. It's so bad.
Wow, that's so lovely.
You see?
And another thing, Sarah, venye honorable amesema, like I think women are not understanding what submission means. Yeah? Submission doesn't mean you coming to cook for me.
Yes.
You coming unioshea nguo.
Yeah.
Imagine we do that. We
do.
Men cook. Wengine tunapelekea bibi zetu chakula kwa kitanda. Kwa holiday.
You do breakfast?
Yes.
That's nice.
It doesn't belittle me as a man. Hainirudishi huko chini. Submission. Kwa kwa chile nyomboro sete na nchini ndo sete twarosire twensi. It is a matter of to kwane onkwane ngokwane tvorani nkitokora next, like whatever from the word go, we've become one.
Yeah.
And whatever decision we are making, we are working as a couple, as a one entity. Ndori ko genda tyo yakoreko na ndi gende kiko chaka kwa sign roles ati bona mukane nayo gusibye bintu ayinayo korosyo chae doesn't work.
Just do it freely. Like it's something family.
I grew up cooking korra my dad
I got that my baby does everything. So I go take that for granted. No, because of fanya ikae
tena issue.
Exactly.
Naro ebe kati.
You know why do we do that, Sarah?
Yes.
We were raised with good morals with our parents. Yes, we are proud of them.
Kuna mtu bwana, kuna wanaume wengine hawezi kufanya hivyo. I have a case whereby I had a woman. She was pregnant. You see the journey we go through. Thank God we're fathers, you know this thing. Yani, unajua ngomote, umaswali na aroka isiko yani yakoroka ngomote ikoroka, come cook for me. Is that man really okay? Even if you're dead, your wife is vomiting. She's carrying. Anamwambia kukoroka, mchumba ngondo asili naye.
Enko igutore chikese une chufia. I also had such a story ati omusubati onyoliro omwana mugakurure gasi akamwana kalika ari nere nyomba kaibekirete pupu pampasi amwire mbaka nyagitari yeso musubati akorire ko deliver atayo musubati oyu kararusyo mwana oyo pampasi ritangani. And the lady after labor she's going through a lot of pain. So we like I said mucho kwanira turi abantu babwate pathological mental conditions like abantu babwate some other kwewole abaswati mokwana juu ya narcissistic personality disorders ntubwata abaswati babwate nabasacha babwate muchando bunoyu ntubwata abantu babwate sadism abantu they feel happy when they inflict pain. So those are a very small percentage. And na kitu hata yaba when you are going into a relationship, make sure you've known the man you are going with. Na ayo musacha make sure kwa manyiro muswati moko genda nere. Do they have these even the symptom which you might be marrying someone who has a disorder moko cha kuchanda na nere miaka yonse
for the rest of your lives. Thank you so very much. Chinsa chitu cha kutukira kabisa chiko na kubutuka pasasi chikwarela. I think we have tried. We will keep again other topic for another day. But then sagira ko wolinga what formula do they use now? Do they apply to settle down challenges which hinders them in the families? Kulingana na nyinyi mbinu ndio kaligo tumeka na mbinu ndio tumeka because there are some families of course don't corra barabo there is love all through. Tuko manya useko wana makali usembali kurwana aya and you wonder what think musacho lera kuna ungule liga mwina na kubwa which criteria are we supposed hata tusiende nini mnatumia nini, but how should men mkiwa wapanga bwana tukutumeka so that to settle down challenges. I know you wait mokungu, I know you kwa ndote ya basani ba yigoro ya mokao, I know you kwa ndo ikaranze ne familia au mama mino na bana bamino mugambe mokao. How should men settle down issues?
Well, you know that's now that Kirumuntu now what teaching choko settle challenges or settle issues, but Number one, number one, I take it biblically, you know, and it's always good to forgive, you know, especially when you are in a family or let's say in marriage. It's very important to forgive one another, you know. So we should personally approach it from the biblical perspective. And then also, it is always good to communicate. Communication in marriage is very important. Very, 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 very important. And also, it is always good to understand one another. You know, it's always very important to understand one another. And even to be actually extreme, just seek good counsel. That will help.
Right. That will help.
Yeah.
Yes, Doctor.
Thank you. So actually, Nkaite Kevin ameongea almost all the things, but again, when I thought about marriage is like an institution. Utariko graduate, you get to learn on a daily basis. You get to learn me, I learn you. Ntuna bantu tutamanya ine tuachiramo. Wanonkunya kusoma na turekera lituko. Na enga kieli, you know, abantu also into a marriage tueba, we have our own time. Like into one to mera na babere in a place bana batayo, family tayo.
Away from everything.
We bond. So when we bond, we get to know who is my wife, na nijue mimi ni nani. Kwa rorire. Ase igo buna Kevin ateba communication. Actually, in Jongo, communication is everything in a marriage. How do you communicate? Anya no monto crazy sauti go chigoro, then that's not communication. No ina basacha ngo katore tore nanse twateba magaso kya watebire na akolire nchito ikaranse tukwane. Kwaro riri bagalyo goteba umusubati ongirane kurwana nche namubekerera namutebya ayikwanza ngo ukorande boninga. You see, that one won't solve anything. Actually, it's going to make your marriage very difficult. Asa iko tikatwa kwanira na ntwa sento in a marriage utarachuko kubekerera omuntu amagoso chungusa gose baboli barabwa banyeneno bomaene ikentekeneke nkyabete iba gokuminyokera into conclusions. So you go, everyone has a way of solving the issues, but again kera mwasinyirupi tikato to normalize go seek counseling services. Let us ntubate professional marriage counselors. Or if you cannot get one, to what our church leaders, one of the preachers, the pastors, the priests, abuna bantura or trust you and mokwane, your issues go say you have a couple that you trust. Abumoko babe can say, but and let's be open when we are talking. Abantumbere moko kwana but you're already abegeto weboli meyaye tara kuigora kwabere. So if you cannot forgive, there's no way you are going to get a solution. Lazima mwabera neli tangani musonsorane, and then mumanya kuchaka bono ko communicate na abantu babere banchira komenya obugimama.
All right. That's very okay. Kirotrangi gukurira na itengare yangu na shida bado. Anasema hata ukiwapenda aje, hata umuoshe mwili na maziwa alafu mpanguze na chapati, baada ataangalia wa nje wenye ako na miniskirt. Wanaume tunawapenda lakini mbona mtufanyie hivyo vibaya sana? Please men, change. Agaro tayaba kaka hiyo paro roba, but you are doing your duty as a woman. You are very submissive, you are very respectful, but because now I need now such a I need to have another person. So atazirenga yake wanaume warekebishe. Nyasaye babulima obwanjani bolia bwakale obiya kabisa. Lakini obwa online emekora yoga. Asante sana Dominic Marumbe, biamona sana Dr. Rodgers Omuya na Mheshimiwa Kevin Mosomi na kitora akore tokonye kegori kya makiyaye asinga chuchinyo mocharero ni chinsensi ukolera there is this thing yokonyora gusuno musubate ote umugako yo papa yoma kumatenga yani bide bibuta na bindengerera tibete kibara chirere, but there's some scenarios so kana so kumugol yani kibolo lero kwa bai. You've changed so much. Nki yakobea. Is there something you're not telling me? Also na ngonya to bwana wewe. Umusazi magatenga binde byolengerera tikachotiki. Na ande go zumboli. Ebindo mwato motuni big kwa ngorengera libo chingo bwa wate. Kwani mbiteke bibwate don't you share? Program don't you share because there's sometimes you keep quiet, you don't want to talk to your wife. Is there something I need to know?
I think the even Tevinge, that statement comes, ekere, you are not united in that house. You know, it doesn't just come. So number one, you should look for ways to resolve what's happening first. You see? So my Tevinge, when you don't give me peace, into Neving automatically, into Neving, I can be thinking a lot of things. You know, how can I resolve? You know, that's still thinking. So don't be thinking. We are trying to do things from the negative perspective. You see? Yeah.
No, ideally, men are ambitious.
Yes.
Men are people who have dreams. Kerawono ko moretera small distractions atimbindu kebyo kalengarati men yani musacha tayo karansto lengarati insa they want to barusie family ya basere bagenda asigete yani they want to be better every day. Men wako na vita kila wakati kwa ubongo ya every minute there is something hata ile wakati ameingia into depression ameanza kukunywa pombe baada anapigana atatoka aje kwa hiyo ulevi yenye ameingia. Yeah.
Thank you very much for your time, gentlemen. We will do this again.
Thank you.
We will have conversation with the men to a panel like this one and even more, so that what is really troubling men. But thank you for your time. I think are very meaningful. Very and women. Thank you so much, Mheshimiwa Honorable Mosomi. Thank you so much, Dr. Rodgers Omuya. CEO, Dr. Fred,
Dr. Marita.
Thank you very much. I think you have made a success. There's so many reactions. When you're a man, on board, I think to a society to a better place. The opposite way to the normal way. Kwa niaba ya Brighton Makolo mzee wa kazi ninashukuru sana. Kwa niaba ya Joshua Auta wakangambia mono ya Bene, kwa niaba ya Franklin Mayunga walengasa sema ye kamera wakangambia mono na ayo mwanchimule kwa niaba ya mwenyene watuligerire katulire twengana bagani wetu kigase studio tunashukuru sana. Na bagani wetu mbado thank you so much Mheshimiwa Honorable Kevin Mosomi. Dr. Rodgers Omuya asogotige byaino muharacha studio kwa na ito tunashukuru sana. Ekachinga kichinde naende nchinguru kwa entengana yeta breakfast show Sarah Nyarangi Ontita.